What if I tell you that saying I love you isn't even close to the ultimate expression of love? I mean, sure, it's always worked in the movies, but is it really that magical in real life as well? Well, to some extent, yes, but you might be missing out on things that are far more powerful when it comes to showing love to men. According to the experts, men are visual creatures and they appreciate actions more than some phrases. And that's why in the next few minutes I shall reveal 12 things that men love more than listening to simple "I love you" sentences. With this awareness, you will be able to express how much you love your man, which will ultimately strengthen your bond with him. So, let's begin. Number 12. Your undivided attention. Tell me, ladies, do you often keep your eyes on the phone while dining with him? Well, this has become a normal habit in today's world. You have no idea how much it can affect your relationship. Let me explain. You see, when you are glued to your phone, it appears that you are ignoring him. If a man takes you out for dinner despite his busy routine, then he simply wants to spend some quality time with you. He just wants to have a relaxing conversation with his lover to wash away all the stress from work. But if it turns out that you are only focused on your phone, well, he's not going to like it. Men crave attention, and they want to be valued for their presence and every effort they put in. If you ignore him, he may see it as if he's not important enough for you, and you have other priorities. Now, this can lead to unnecessary arguments and issues in your relationship. And contrary to this, if you just put your phone down or any other distracting activity aside and only focus on what he's saying, well, then this can work out like a miracle. Giving him your full attention, listening to him, giving advice and suggestions, and making him feel like you are there for him is way bigger than saying to him, "I love you." Number 11. A 7-second hug. Now, what if I tell you a quick 7-second hug is one of the most powerful ways to express your love? A quick hug may sound like brief and a common thing, but it certainly has a great impact on your love life. A 7-second hug every morning before bed or literally any time of the day can literally make your man worship you. Here's why. Dr. Virginia Satter, a renowned family therapist, explains the effect of physical touch. According to her, a simple hug enhances the emotions of love between a couple. Scientifically, a hug reduces the cortisol levels in our bodies, which means that our stress levels go away and we feel much better. Moreover, another hormone known as oxytocin booms in our body. This hormone is also called the love hormone, and this one plays its role in enhancing love between a couple. So, all you need to do from now on is grab him and hug him for just 7 seconds. The best time for this, of course, is in the morning when he is about to leave for the office. The second best time is when he returns home and sees you after a long day. And thirdly, you can do it whenever you feel like it, like cuddling on the sofa or while having a walk together. Number 10. Make him his favorite food. Have you heard the quote that a path to a man's heart is through his stomach? Well, it's hilarious, but it's very true. Surprising your man with his favorite food is like a direct arrow into his heart. It is a bigger expression of love than saying to him, "I love you." Now, you may have doubts, so understand it this way. You see, it's not about food itself. When you prepare his favorite food without actually asking him about it, well, it shows how well you know him and his interests. It's these little details you know about him that wins his heart. And more importantly, it shows how much you put effort into doing things that he likes. And this can make a man feel seen and appreciated, fostering a sense of security and comfort in the relationship. He realizes that you are not all words. You do what you say. That opens doors for a strengthened relationship between you two. So, just every once in a while, keep on surprising him with the foods that he loves. Make sure to use the same ingredients and avoid adding something new to keep the same taste alive. Just remember to have fun with it. Make it a date night in. Maybe throw on some music and enjoy the moment together. Make it memorable. Number 9. Wear the dress he adores you in. Do you have those dresses that brighten your man's eyes? Hold on to them because, to your surprise, wearing the dresses that he likes on you, well, expresses your love for him. Yes, what you wear expresses your love. Here's why. If you need to know one thing about men, it's that men are very visual. They appreciate beauty more than any words, and that's a reality many experts agree on. When you wear a beautiful dress and he likes it, What happens is that this beautiful image of yours imprints on his mind, and that's how he starts to see you. This enhances attraction between you two. But most importantly, when you wear something that he loves, it shows you care about his opinion and want to make him happy. This shows you prioritize him over your own comfort. So just remember to casually ask him which of your dresses he loves and wear them occasionally. If he gives you a dress, don't just put it on display. Wear it more often, especially in front of him. Number 8. Taking care of yourself. One of the mistakes many women make is that they stop taking care of themselves when they get into a relationship. It's like they think, I have already got my man and I don't need to put a lot of effort into me anymore. They start eating unhealthy food, which causes extra pounds, making them look heavier. They don't dress or practice self-care enough to impress him. And the bitter truth is that not taking care of yourself not only affects you, but it also affects your relationship. You see, when you prioritize your health and happiness, it sends a powerful message to your partner that you value yourself. This in turn makes you more attractive and shows him that you're committed to the relationship, both physically and emotionally. Plus, when he sees you putting in the effort to take care of yourself, well, it often inspires him to do the same. This allows you to spend more time together as well. So, in short, just take care of yourself, even after the man of your dreams is already in your grasp. Your love story doesn't end with commitment, it starts from there. Stay in the best version of yourself with exercise, meditation, and self-care, and keep the passion of love alive. Number 7. Encourage him to make time for himself. Every woman wants to spend as much time with her partner as possible. It's also very easy to get busy and caught up in doing everything together, but the thing is, every man needs time outside of the relationship, and giving him this time helps him recharge and makes things better for you. What I'm saying is that being in a relationship doesn't mean being clingy all the time. It's about giving your partner some private time and encourage him to do activities outside of you. Even when he doesn't realize it himself, it's your duty to push him to go and hang out with his friends, go to the gym every day, or pursue any hobby he likes. It shows that you don't only care about your feelings, but also his health and happiness. Men love it when their women are supportive and push them to make time for themselves and do activities. So this is what you can do. Suggest to him that he should take a day or two and do the things that he loves. Maybe he can go out fishing with his buddies, or just playing video games at one of his friends' house, or just working out in the gym. If he hesitates, push him early on until it becomes his habit. Number 6. Make a quick love. Have you ever thought that sometimes a quickie can be just as satisfying as a long and drawn-out session? Well, believe it or not, making time for a quick love session can be just as intimate and beneficial for your relationship. While long, passionate moments have their place, there's something exciting and spontaneous about a quickie. Here's what Dr. Dow says about a quick intimacy. Dr. Dow emphasizes that quickies can offer the same emotional and physical benefits. A spontaneous quickie boosts endorphins, which are basically good mood booster chemicals. Now, these chemicals contribute to the release of dopamine, the feel-good hormone. In simpler words, a quickie makes you and your man feel good, both physically and emotionally, creating a stronger bond between partners. This is especially beneficial when you both have a busy routine and there isn't enough time for you to spend together. A quick love session ensures this busy routine doesn't cause distance between you two. Number 5. Thank him for the little things. Now, ladies, do you remember thanking him not for the bigger, but even the little things he does for you? I mean, everyone remembers the prom night, the confessions, and the gifts, but what many women miss are those little everyday things that their man does for them. Recognizing these little efforts is far more effective in winning over a man's heart than sending him a love you text. But what little things am I talking about? Well, remember those times when he did the laundry for you and he did the dishes after dinner. Remember when he brought you snacks without you even asking. Do you remember him opening doors for you, picking you up and dropping you off at home, opening bottles and cans for you? Well, these little things are often ignored, and men act like it doesn't matter if you recognize them. But deep inside, every man wants to be appreciated for these little things. So, all you need to do is say thank you with a smile every time he does these little things for you. Make it genuine and your expressions should reflect that you really appreciate each and every little thing. Number 4. Asking him for advice. Have you ever asked your man for some advice and realized how he gets so focused on the topic? When you ask him for his advice, it not only engages him, but also does wonders in getting closer to him. You see, it's in the instinct of every man to think or do what's valuable for his partner. And when you ask him for advice, well, it taps into his basic instincts of being helpful as a partner. Now, this makes him brainstorm all the possible scenarios and then give you the best solutions. It could be about anything from your career decisions, a personal dilemma, or something about the relationship. Whatever it is, your man will always come to an optimum solution. The thing is, when you ask for advice, it makes him feel valued. He realizes his presence and his suggestions hold value in your life, and that makes him feel closer to you emotionally. Guys love feeling like they're trusted to help out. So, how can you benefit from these masculine instincts? Well, simply ask him for his advice in every matter of your life, and don't leave him out of them. From every minor or major decision in your life, he should be a part of it. You don't have to agree with everything that he says, but he should always be there with you on the table. Number 3. Let him express himself. Ever wonder how much your guy's holding in? Day after day, men deal with a ton of pressure, work, family, expectations, but they often bottle it up, thinking that they've got a handle on it all without showing any cracks. Well, society teaches us that guys tough it out, and they tend to carry the weight on their shoulders without letting anyone in. But that doesn't mean that they don't need a release. This is where you come in. When you make him express himself, it's like a huge load being lifted off his shoulders. This allows him to feel safe and breathe easier, all thanks to you that he feels way better now. And in return, he will always have a special place for you in his heart. But how can you make him express himself? Well, it's not just about simply asking him what bothers him. You'll have to do better than that. Create an environment where no one keeps any secrets or worries hidden from each other. Share everything you have to say, and in return, make it simple and easy enough for him to be able to share all his worries. Just show that he can really rely on you, and you will be a help. Number 2. Being patient in tough times. Let's be real, ladies. Relationships aren't always easy to navigate. They are a combination of both good and tough times. For men especially, they always have to keep it all together. And in those times, it's always up to their partner to make or break him. Understand it like this. Your man is going through a tough time at work. Maybe it's a lot of stress, and maybe his salary is on hold. And for those reasons, the environment at home is not very pleasant. Now, here what you can do is add extra pressure and go for quick fixes. This may work for the time being, but it won't take away his worries, and it won't strengthen the bond. On the other hand, if you act patient and appear as his biggest support, well, it can make all the difference in the world. Instead of getting frustrated or asking him to snap out of it, we'll give him the space to deal with it in his own way. Let him know that this financial pressure will never break the bond that you have for him, and tell him to take things easy without any pressure from you. Once he's out of the situation, he will always remember who was his biggest supporter in his toughest times, and will try his best to return the favor by doing the same. Number 1. Frame a recent photo. Have you ever thought of taking the best picture of you both as a couple and framing it as a memory? Well, it's not just about the memory though. It's one of the best ways to express to your man how much you love him, even bigger than saying I love you. You see, men aren't always sentimental in obvious ways, but having a framed photo can hit differently. It's a subtle reminder of the relationship, the memories that you've built, and the life that you are creating together. Whether it's a photo of the two of you from a recent trip, an important event, or just a fun candid shot, it symbolizes the good times that you shared. So, here are a few simple steps that you can take to express your love. Pick a picture that's very recent and meaningful for the both of you. Choose a frame that fits your guy's style. Nothing too flashy or too big, just something simple, nostalgic, and blends in space. Put it on the table or hang it on the wall, but make sure it's a place where he can easily see the photo and can see it for a long time, like maybe in front of the bed or right beside the house door. It's a simple, thoughtful way to show that you value your memories together, and trust me, he'll appreciate the effort. And now, let's end today's video here. I hope all you ladies watching it find it valuable. Just try 12 things in your daily life, and I can guarantee that your man will always be yours. Before we go, we need your support. Please like the video and hit the bell icon button to stay in touch with us, and make sure to share your thoughts in the comment section.